packages. I keep throwing the word out there. I keep trying to explain it. Thought it'd be easier just to sort of show you sort of what I had in mind. And you'll have to excuse this because this is completely undesigned except for by me. I just threw together a prototype concept so you could see what I was talking about really quickly. So this is your package, which will help you become an expert, recognized expert on first-time marathon runners. Anyone who wants to run a marathon for the first time, they'd come to you and see you as the expert. And this is sort of how you establish yourself as that expert. So you have here's the title of the package, some basic information by whoever, publish date, and then you can leave a comment down here. Type in the comment, submit the comment, and I'll run through the other stuff really quickly as well. So there's a comment, and again, I've totally left this unstyled, so that's why it looks crappy. But anyway, so then you have a brief description of what you're going to be reading in the package, and then we get right into the content. You have your main story. This is the one where this is really long. This is like 1,000 to 2,000 words, big, like Sports Illustrated article, Forbes magazine centerpiece, whatever. This is the big one. So also in your research for coming up with this big, and if I click it, it's just going to have, it won't actually have the story. It'll just have, it'll just actually show nothing because I didn't actually put any content in there, but so you get the idea. So this is the main article up here. This is what you're going to spend a lot of time doing, and then from the research and the cyber stalking or whatever and all the background you're going to do, all the interviews, you should be able to come up with a lot of sidebar articles. And so these are examples of this. So just like in a magazine, you have sidebar articles that go with it. 10 reasons why you should run a marathon, function over fashion, what to wear, sort of like a quick style tips like don't wear a fanny pack, wear a headband. So quick hit type thing. What to drink, again, maybe just a quick article about how much water you should be drinking or whatever. 8 must-follow marathoners on Twitter. 10 people who you never thought would have run a marathon. So you see, this is the big meat and potatoes of it, and these will be all short little quick hit articles. And here's a poll. Why are you running your first marathon? New Year's resolution, bucket list, need a new challenge, other, whatever. Vote right there, and that should all work. So there it actually has, I already voted, so it won't let me vote again. Then here you have photos to get you inspired. And again, these are just photos that I pulled in on my own account. So these would pull in from Flickr. So you have the exposure on Flickr, and they pull into the package. Then you can put a video in here, or a series of videos. This is again another example. Lewis Black, why I'll never run a marathon. It's not really Lewis Black on why he'll never run a marathon. It's Lewis Black on Black Friday. But you could find a video on YouTube, or you could put your original content on YouTube and put it in the video player. Either one. Marathon chatter on Twitter. The package allows you to sort of identify hashtags and embed those tweets right in the package as well. Here's a little sample of like an ad space where you could put an ad. The best from the web would be curated articles. Well, up here you sort of have your in-house self-written articles. Down here you'd have your curated articles that aren't written by you, but that you curated from across the web. Over here you'd have sort of an infographic. So first-time stats. Now again, this isn't a real infographic. It's just something I put together. But it could be a big graphic saying that like every year 200,000 people decide to run their first marathon, 100,000 people actually do it, and all these different stats broken out like an infographic. It has a place where you can embed a podcast, and here's a link to download it on iTunes. And finally, a marathoner's pin board. So this is sort of like the Pinterest model where you can pin stuff. This has applicability where it could be just cute little stuff like these cufflinks, the stick, and the watch. Or you could also sign affiliate agreements where people pay to have their product put in here so they could pop it open, and then maybe have a link to actually purchase that item right there. And that's really it. So you can see it's like really a 360 angle on everything you could possibly think of to establish yourself as an expert. You have videos, you have quick articles, you have polls, you have in-depth articles, you have photos, you have Twitter chatter, you have commenting, you have everything you could pretty much want. And by the way, the commenting can act sort of like a mini forum. If you get enough activity in there, you can respond to it like a message board type thing. So It's really robust, and so that's the front end. The back end is um, pretty easy to work with. So you basically have these widgets. So you have this YouTube widget, the RSS widget, the best from the web, the Twitter widget, featured article widget, podcast widget, pinboard widget, Flickr widget, infographic widget, article list widget. And you basically just fill these out. So you can upload an infographic right here. Latest photos, you basically just put in the tag for the Flickr account, and it pulls in from those from Flickr. The featured article is you just basically paste the URL to the article in there, and it automatically grabs it for you. Same thing with YouTube. You just put in a playlist that you're interested in pulling in, how many videos you want to show, and it does the rest. And same thing with Twitter and all that. So it makes it pretty quick to actually create the sources of information. Then this is what the package actually looks like from the back end perspective. So you see here, it makes it really easy to just the flexible design with these tags called shortcodes. So here's row 1, column. It's 8 columns wide, and this is the featured article. See, it says featured article. Then we have the next one, column size is 4, and these are the can't miss articles followed by the poll. And just so you can see how easy it is to change, see, it says can't miss, we'll change this to don't miss. And then we'll go refresh this page. We have don't miss instead of can't miss. So all that's really easy to lay out in row tags and column tags. It's all really simple, and that's all there really is to it. So it's a lot of work to get the content, and the technology, which is based on WordPress, should make it very easy to actually then add that content into a package when you're done. And that's it.